Can we get the elusive Eagle points on Thrive Fantasy? Find out that and more in this week's Thrive Fantasy DFS Army PGA Round 1 show. What is up, everybody? It's your boy, DFS Up North, aka Josh Thomas here with DFS Army, and today we are talking about Thrive Fantasy Round 1 contests for the Rbc Heritage. We've got the Rbc Heritage this week over in Hilton Head, South Carolina, one of my favorite events, Pete Dye course. Really strong field this year. I'm excited, and we're going to look at all the props that they have up for Round 1. We had a fantastic Masters. Scotty Scheffler got it done. Thrive put out great contests all week. Super fun to play in. This week we get to scale back a little bit. We're only looking at 10 props instead of 20 like we get for the majors, which I like. I like only having to pick 5. I think that it's a little more my style. I think I like the way that these work. So I'm excited. We're going to get into it. And today we're going to take a little bit different of an approach on it. We are actually going to look at some of the tools that we have over at DFS Army to help us make some decisions. All right. If you've never played on Thrive before, you can use code UpNorth deposit. Not only are you going to get a deposit match of up to $100, but you're also going to get some free contest tickets. So use that code DFS Up North. That'll help you get into get some free contests or some free tickets for this week's contests. All right, let's get into this week. Again, we'll just do a quick recap of how to play on Thrive if you've never played here before. Basically, what you're doing is you are picking 5 of these 10 props. You are either going to go over or under. Over, they're each worth a certain amount of points. So like if I think that Dustin Johnson is going to shoot higher than 68.5, I would click the over here. If he shoots 69, 70, 71, 78, 85, I will get 90 points on my team. If he doesn't, then I don't get the points, right? Under, same thing. We're going to get 110 points if he goes under. Like I said in the intro, we got Eagle props. Those are worth a bunch of points, 150. And you're trying to build a lineup of 5 props that's going to help you to win the most money, right? You look at the prizes over on the left here. We're looking at $500 for first place, $300 for second, $200 for third. All the way down, 15th to 24th is 25 points with 110 people in the field. We're looking at, a 20% payout rate, which is pretty good and similar to some of the other sites out there. I like to shoot for, in my builds, right, of these lineups, I like to shoot for around 450 points. This week for this event, I think that they've I don't know, I don't want to say that Thrive has priced them wrong, but they've priced them so that I think there's potential for the winner to get well over 500 points. So I am looking at 500 as like the bare minimum, especially in round 1, just with the way that the scoring set up and the way that the points are spread out. I'm looking for at least 500 points in my 5 props, which means that we got to take some chances. And there's good reason to. This course has given up some scores. All right. So last year's winner, -20 or -19, Stuart Sink. The year before, -22, Webb Simpson. And we actually have some course history data to go back on with some of these guys. There's lots and lots and lots of birdies to be had here. It's a par 71. That means that we get 3 par 5s, which is, 3 good chances at birdie and maybe a chance at an eagle. We got some drivable par 4s or par 4s that we can get close to. The thing that really defends Harbor Town and the RB and this event is when the weather is bad. Right now, we're looking at Friday for fairly bad weather. Thursday looks pretty benign, so the scoring conditions are going to be prime. So I'm thinking that we're going to get lots and lots of scoring here. So let's get into we'll go through prop by prop. I'll talk about all 10. I'll make a lineup. We'll think about what works, how we get to that 500 point total. All right. So we got DJ 68.5 total strokes. So with a par 71, that means that he has to shoot 3 under. I think that is very, very doable here. The average score here last year was -0.67 per round. You get an elite talent like DJ who's coming off of just a fantastic week at the Masters at a course that DJ's played here every year. He's an RBC is one of his sponsors, so he has to come to this event every year. He's never really crushed. He's never hit value in terms of like DraftKings and FanDuel because he's always finished like 15th, 18th, 20th. But 68.5, easy for him to do. Did that 2 rounds last year. Prime scoring conditions. We're going to get extra points here all day, under 110. The other thing I want to look at, though, is if we click over on the next tab here, one thing that we do at DFS Army is we have field adjusted showdown scoring. So basically round by round scoring. So we can see how players, score in terms of fantasy points in each round. We can also look at how often they're bogey free, which will be important here in a minute. So let's see where DJ is. Oh man, I am scrolling down. So DJ, not the world's best round 1 score. Really, really strong round 2, round 3, round 4. All right. I can get on board with maybe if you wanted to take the over here. 90 points is not bad, but I do think that we see DJ just with the way he's playing right now. I think the under is firmly in play here. Next one. All right. We've got Collin Morikawa. If you look back, oh, baby, he is one of our best round 1 scorers, right? It is his 3rd best round. Really, really strong showdown scorer. Scores a lot. Doesn't make a ton of bogeys, but we're looking for eagles here, right? So this course does give up eagles. Last year, Stuart Stink had 2. It's possible. Morikawa did not have one last year. I don't believe he had one here the year before. It's possible. I think that it's a risk worth taking. You can build up to 4 lineups. I think that if you're going to build all 4, you need to have the over of Collin Morikawa, over 0.5 total eagles in at least 1, right? Because if that hits, now you are giving yourself a chance to win the big money here. You got a chance to win that $500 for the thing. And if you don't have him and he does hit it, likelihood of you getting that is not good. I'm imagining that we see, I don't know, 10% of people take this, right? I think we'll see more people take the under. I'm not here to min cash, baby. I don't want to. The 50 points for the under on the Eagles, not in play for me. All right. So if there's anything, one of my 4 lineups, I want to take the over here. Next up, we got JT. 3.5 total birdies. Definitely something that is in the realm of possibility for him. The over is actually 80 points. So Thrive is telling us that they expect JT to get at least 3.5 total birdies. 4 birdies is not much to ask, especially in prime scoring conditions. If we were building lineups for Friday where it looks like it's going to be windy, I'd say, hey, let's look at the under here. I think there's an opportunity to take some points here. But for now, JT on the over is a lock play, pretty safe bet. All right. Jordan Spieth, 11.5 total pars. All right. So Spieth's played here a couple times and has never really had a ton of success. So if we look here at sort of our tools, we can see that, I got to sort by salary. Let's find Jordan Spieth. All right. 68, 54, but a bunch of success back in the earlier mid 2000s. All right, let's see if we can find a scorecard for 2020, later 2020. All right, Rbc Heritage Scorecards. This is a good way to go if you're like doing some research. You can find these leaderboards and get an idea of where a guy ended up, how many pars he made. Right? What does their lineup look like? So we have Spieth finishing 68th that week. Assuming that's a made cut. And it looks like 66, 70, 75, 69. Had a really bad middle round. Let's see how many times he made 11 pars. Or is that what he's got to make here? 11 and a half. So he's got to make 12 pars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he did it in round 4. Round 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did it in round 2. Round 1, oh my goodness, 6 birdies in a row. He's for sure not getting it done there. Yep. So 50% chance looking at it, how he played in 2020. There's just so many birdies out here. There's bogeys to be had. I will say that. There's 100% bogeys to be had. I like the under. I think that it's a 50-50 shot. I like the under here. I think we're talking, so we're saying basically Spieth makes 4 birdies and 3 bogeys. I think that is 100% in play. All right. Ricky Fowler, 2.5 total bogeys. Again, this is what I like for the points total here. Ricky is a fairly, to be honest, right? Ricky's really struggling right now. How does he score in round 1? Let's see if we can find my boy Fowler. Fowler, not bad in round 1, second best round. He does go bogey free only about 5% of this, 5.7% of the time, which looks like about towards the bottom half of the field. So Ricky's making bogeys, right? I think the scary part here is that if scoring good, right, 2.5 is maybe out of play. The other scary thing is that double bogeys don't count, right? So you need, these are tricky, right? Because you need a guy to struggle and not struggle that bad. So I think this one's in play. I'm going to leave it open for now. I've got, the Thomas, the Dustin, Spieth. I need 2 more. So we got to find those here, right? What do we got next? Patrick Cantlay, 4.5 total eagles and birdies. He struggled here. Missed the cut here. Last year, I believe. If we go back, he's a great showdown scorer. Pretty solid round 1 scorer as well. Yep, missed the cut here, but has crushed before that. So I think it's in play. Let's see, was Cantlay at the top of the board here on this one, or did he not play this year? These stupid ads on the PGA Tour website. Nope, didn't play this year. So I think under is in play. 5 birdies is a lot. He averages about 3.5 per round. For me, probably not in play at this point. All right. Sungjae in 12.5 pars and bogeys. Sungjae played great last week, right? He is going to make more than 12.5 pars and bogeys, right? I do not expect Sungjae to make 5 birdies tomorrow or on Thursday. I think that that's what that's what he has to do to get to the under. He's got to make 6. That's a lot. So it's the under is just not in play for me there. That's pretty much a no play. Cooch could get hot. This is 5 under. All right. Again, you're making 4 lineups. You should have the Cooch under here in at least one. He's been great at this course over the course of his career. He's playing really, really good golf right now. So look, we got him at 14th, 41st, 2nd, 23rd, 11th, 9th, 5th, 1st, 35th, 44th, was 2nd in Texas. 8th in our projected fantasy points per round. The guy crushes here. This is a fantastic course fit for him. I will be taking some chances on the Kuchar under 66.5. It's going to be a low percentage of total lineups. I think that is for sure in play. I think this Kuchar 66.5 under is more likely than the Morikawa Eagle. So for me, that's a play that I'm definitely interested in. Kiz 4.5 total birds. It's in play. 5. I don't know. I think obviously the under is safer. The play that I want to make down here though is the Daniel Berger under 70.5. Basically, Berger shoots under par. He is in the mix. Oh, we mixed up here. He is definitely more than capable of doing that. So my 5 picks for this would be DJ shooting under. I'm going to take Thomas. Spieth under 100 point or under 11.5 total pars. I'm going to take the Kuchar under. I'm going to take the Berger under. And what's the one that I am missing here? Because look at my points here. I'm at 440. Like I said, I want to be around 500 and some. Cantlay under birdies. 4 eagles and birdies would get me to 530. No, Kisner would get me to 520. I'm taking a risk on the Kuchar, so I don't want to take a big risk here. I think the JT over is probably the safest play there. All right, so I'm going to take Nope. I'm gonna, you know what? We're gonna live on the edge. We're gonna go for 555 points here. We're trying to win this thing. Ricky Fowler over 2.5 total bogeys. Ricky can make 3 bogeys tomorrow. I think that's capable. We'll take the Sungjae Im ice pick, 12.5 pars and bogeys. You got to pay attention to these come into play. All right, so that means that Sungjae is going to make more than make 12 or make 13 bogeys and pars at least, meaning that he can't make 5 birdies or 3 birdies or 4 birdies and an eagle. That gets you to the under. The other ice play I'll make is the Thomas over, right? So you got to be careful about those. People withdraw all the time. It happens. And you got to be on your game. You got to make sure that you're successfully entered this contest. We got some heads up here. 1v1 contests where you're just playing against the other person straight up. There's some smaller entry stuff here. 2K heads up, half the rake. Oof to May. I don't even know if they got anybody entered into that. Nope, they don't. That's crazy. Also be on the lookout. They did put some props in the prop lobby last week for golf. They got just NBA in there right now. And again, these props are just, you're taking an over or under, looking to, I picked 2. I got Gobert over and Donovan Mitchell. I just literally just clicked on stuff. And that gives you 3.6x, right? So if those both hit, I 3.6x, whatever I enter into that with that prop lobby, which is a pretty cool setup that they have over there. All right, we have went way too long this week. Again, remember, use that code DFS up north. You can deposit $10, get 2 free $20 contest tickets. You can deposit $100 and get 4 free $20 contest tickets. And also, if it's your first time depositing, you can get a deposit match. Use that code DFS up north. That's all I got for me this week. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me at DFS Army. Come play with us over there. There you can use the code up north. 10% off a VIP membership for life. All right. Peace, everybody. Have a great week. We'll see you next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sometime next week. I don't know. Hopefully I get out of the snow. We got like 18 inches of snow here. It's crazy today.